In today's video, we will see how to create a follow-up sheet in Excel. This is a follow-up sheet which I have already created in advance. Before creating the new format, let's see how it works. On the top, we can see today's date, and on daily basis, it will keep on changing. When we come down, we can see all the details for which we have to take the follow-up. After that, date. In case we have got some policies, we can put the policies date. What's the validity date? Means when our policies are going to get expired. So over here it's validity date, and just after that we can see the day, who is the contact person or concerned person. After that, contact number of concerned person, what's the premium amount, days pending, months pending, and what's the status. Days, days pending, months pending, and status will be fully formulated. When the days pending will be between 15 to 30, it will be automatically highlighted in yellow, and below 15 days, it will be automatically highlighted in red. Let's start creating a new format now. So this is our example sheet. I'll insert a new sheet and we'll rename this follow-up sheet. We'll click on A1. We'll take column A closer. We'll select the whole sheet and we'll take all the things in mid. We'll click on B2 and we'll select from row number 2 till row number 4 and we'll create borders. We'll click on B3 and we'll insert the formula for today, means for today's date, plus or equal to today. Bracket open, bracket close, and we will hit enter. We'll align this in center. We'll press Ctrl 1. We'll go to custom. Over here we can see dd/mm/yy. So we will just keep dd and we'll delete remaining and we'll click on OK. Now we can see today's date. We'll select all three and we'll change the font style. We'll do as Arial black. Now I'll click on top of today's date, plus or equal to text. Bracket open. We'll take this down. We'll click on today's date, comma, double inverted comma, DDD means D 3 times, double inverted comma close, bracket close, and we will hit enter. And we can see today's day. We'll double click on the formula. We'll come in the very beginning and we'll insert the function of upper, 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 bracket open. We'll come in the end. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. And our day got converted in uppercase. Now I'll come over here, plus or equal to, we'll click on today's date and we'll hit enter. So in both the places we can see today's date. We'll click over here, we'll press Ctrl 1, we'll go to date, we'll come down and we'll select a desired date format. Here we can see month and year and we'll do OK. So now we have got today's day, today's date, month and year. We'll click on today's date and we'll increase the font size. We'll change the cell color and we'll change the font color. We'll change the cell color and font color for day and year. So this is our mini calendar. I'll click just under month. This will be serial number. We'll select the whole row and we'll align all the things in center. Details, policy date, validity date, day, contact person. We'll adjust the column size, serial number. 1, enter. 2, enter. We'll select both and we'll drag it till number 10. Details. We will take details from our example file. We'll select from serial number till number 10 and we'll change the font style. We'll do as Times New Roman. We'll click on serial number. We'll press Shift Control, down arrow key, right arrow key, and we'll create borders. We'll put some color in our headers. We'll click on serial number. We'll press Shift Control, right arrow key, and we'll change the cell color. We'll change the font color. I'll take policy date and validity date from my example file. Day. Our formula will be plus or equal to text, bracket open, value. In value we will select validity date, comma, double inverted comma, D means D 4 times, double inverted comma close, bracket close, and we will hit enter. Now we will drag this down. Contact person. I'll take some random names. Name 1, enter. We'll drag this down. We'll click on header of contact person and we'll drag this to right. We'll adjust the column size. This will be contact number. We'll take some random number over here. Perfect. We'll come to right hand side. After contact number, it will be premium amount, days pending, months pending, status. We'll select all the headers and we'll change the cell color and font color. We'll create borders. Perfect. We'll come to left. We'll go on top and we'll click on day. We'll select next cell also and we'll merge this. We'll merge our date and month and year also. We'll create borders. Now we will click just after day. We'll select next cell also and we'll select till end. We'll merge this together. This will be follow-up sheet. We'll change the font style. We'll keep as Arial black. We'll increase the font size. We'll change the cell color and font color. We'll click just after month and year. We'll select till end and we'll merge this together. Track all follow-up dates here. We'll change the cell color and font color. We'll change the font style, Arial black. We'll increase the font size little bit more. We'll go to view tab on top and we'll remove the grid lines. Perfect. Premium amount. I'll take amount from my example file. We'll align all in center. Days pending. Let's come to right. Formula will be plus or equal to validity date minus today. Bracket open, bracket close, and we will hit enter. We'll align this in center. We can see date over here. We'll press Ctrl 1. We'll go to number, or we can go to general also, and we'll do OK. Now we can see figure or number. We'll drag this down. What will happen if I'll delete validity date from here? We can see some random figure. I'll undo this. We'll come to days pending. We'll double click and we'll come in the very beginning of the formula. And we'll insert the criteria of if bracket open validity date is equal to blank. For blank, we will insert double inverted comma twice, comma. If validity date is blank, in return I want blank. So I'll put double inverted comma twice once again, comma. We'll come to the end. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. We'll drag this down. Let's delete validity date from here. Delete. And in days pending, we can't see anything. I'll undo this. Months pending. Formula will be plus or equal to days pending divided by 30. I'm just taking 30 because in some months there's 31 days and in the month of February there's 28 or 29 days. Only reason I'm taking 30 as round figure. Enter. We'll remove decimals. We'll align this in center. We'll drag this down. Status. Formula will be plus or equal to if bracket open days pending is smaller than or equal to 0. Means if days pending will be smaller than or equal to 0, it will be overdue. So I'll put comma, double inverted comma, overdue, double inverted comma close, comma. If bracket open days pending is greater than 30. If it will be greater than 30, what we want in return? We want done. So I'll put double inverted comma done, double inverted comma close, comma. If bracket open, we'll click on days pending once again, is smaller than or equal to 30, comma. In return, I want pending. So I'll put double inverted comma pending, double inverted comma close, bracket close, and we will close the bracket till bracket doesn't get black and we'll hit enter. And we can see the status as done. What will happen if I'll delete validity date? We can see some value over here and it may be possible that we can get some error in status also. So in months pending and status, we will put the criteria of if. Over here, we can put the criteria of if error. We'll double click on the formula. We'll come in the very beginning. If error, bracket open, we'll come to the end, comma, double inverted comma twice for blank. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. Now we will drag this down. In validity date, it's blank, but we can see Saturday over here. Let's use the criteria of if over here also. If bracket open date is equal to blank, for blank I'll insert double inverted comma twice, comma. In return we want blank, so I'll put double inverted comma twice once again, comma. We'll come to the end, we'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. Now we can drag this down. Perfect. In status also, we will insert the criteria of if. We'll double click on the formula. Will come in the very beginning. If bracket open validity date is equal to blank. For blank, I'll put double inverted comma twice. If this will be blank, comma, I want status as blank. So I'll put double inverted comma twice once again, comma. We'll come to the end. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. So if there's no date, we can see status as blank. I'll drag this down. And if I'll put a date over here, I'll take some random date over here, enter. Now we can see days pending, months pending, and status as pending. Perfect. Let's come to left. Now we will select details from top to bottom. We'll press Ctrl and we'll select days pending. In case you are using MacBook, you will have to press Command. Now I'll release Control or Command. We'll go to Conditional Formatting. We'll come down and we'll click on New Rule. From here I'll select Classic. In case you are using Windows, you will not be getting the option of Classic. You will be diverted to next step, and that is use a formula to determine which cells to format. And the formula will be plus or equal to, we'll click on days pending. By default, dollars got inserted, means my cell got logged. And over here, our target is to highlight the row. So I'll delete dollar from center. Smaller than or equal to 30. If days pending will be smaller than or equal to 30, then only I want my conditional formatting to work. I'll click on drop down, customize format, fill, we'll click on drop down and we'll select red color. Font, we'll change the font color as white and we'll do OK. OK. So all the days which are lesser than or equal to 30 got highlighted in red. We'll leave it selected. We'll go to conditional formatting. This time we will come down and we'll click on manage rules. We'll click on the rule. We'll come down and we'll click on edit rule. We'll click on drop down, customize format, fill. We'll do the color as yellow and font color as black. OK. OK. Now I'll click on the rule. We'll come down and we'll click on duplicate rule. Now we can see two rules together, means two same rules together. We'll come down and we'll click on edit rule. We'll delete 30 from here and we'll put 15. We'll click on drop down, customized format, fill. From here I'll do red color and we'll do font color as white and we'll do OK. Through this rule, we will highlight all the days in red which are lesser than or equal to 15. Now I'll click on OK. OK. So the days which are between 15 to 30 got highlighted in yellow and the days which are lesser than 15 or equal to 15 got highlighted in red. Over here we can see 14 days pending. If I change validity date, we'll do as 5th, enter. Just notice, color got changed. Perfect. And our format is ready now. I'm sure you must have loved the video. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you soon with a new topic. Till then, bye bye.